Hey, this is Jared again for another manga update. This time it's January. There wasn't that many for January. I guess not enough of my series came out, but I did get a few. So let's see. The first one is Watamote, Volume 6. Volume 6 introduces a new character, this girl over here. This series really didn't need to add more for me, because I just enjoyed reading just everyday crap about her. But it is nice to have a new character and new stuff to go on, so it's nice that they keep things fresh. So, Volume 6. Alright. Next is From the New World, Volume 7. This is the final volume for From the New World, and overall, I would say it's an okay series. There are others I would recommend, but it was still good. I still haven't seen the anime. I don't know if it's better or not, but it's only 7 volumes, so it's worth checking out. And next is Comie Got Chill, Volume 1. My friend watched the anime and he told me it was really good. And I looked it up, and it turns out it was actually a manga first, so I decided to read it. And the first volume is pretty good. This guy just gets involved with a group of assassins, and he helps them out, take out a corrupted society, and a lot of unexpected turns. I was actually tricked a few times in this first volume, thinking it was one way, but it was actually another. So it's pretty good that way. So yeah, I recommend it, and I can't wait for volume 2. I don't know if the series is done yet, or how far the anime goes into the series. So I don't know if I'm going to watch or not. But if I start to really like this, then who knows, maybe I'll watch it. Next is Magical Girl Apocalypse Volume 2. This series gets even crazier, if that's possible. Very, very violent and disturbing, but it's also interesting. I still enjoy all the new magical girls you see and all their unique designs and what deadly things they can do. So yeah, I really like it. It definitely doesn't replace the whole of Gantz or Berserk, but it's still really good, and can't wait for the 3rd volume. Next is Lone Wolf Cub Omnibus, Volume 7. Yeah, only 2 more volumes and then I'm done with Lone Wolf Cub. And it's just such a good series. You know, all the chapters are very simple stories. Most of the time they don't even really connect. But you enjoy seeing Japan in this era and the adventures this guy goes on with his kid. But lately there is like a pretty continuing chapters going on, probably because it's nearing the end, so you know, the big end game between him and the rival clan. So can't wait to see how it ends up, and then I'll start reading the new Lone Wolf and Cub series, which I've got a couple volumes already just sitting there on my shelf waiting, so can't wait for that. Next is Soul Eater 24. It's pretty much the end of Soul Eater. I think there's just 1 volume left and that's it. Very good series. I hear some people say they really loved it, and some people said they didn't care for it at all. And I can say that I loved it. I thought it was good, and I can't believe I waited a long time to read it. I wish I started earlier. But it's just really enjoyable. I'm kind of wondering how it's going to end. Usually I have an idea, but honestly I have no idea how this is going to end, so just find out 1 volume from now. I could just go online and read the chapters, but the volumes come out, you know, pretty close together, so I don't have to wait that long, so might as well just wait. Anticipation, you know. Next is Fairy Tail, Volume 46. Another good volume. I still enjoy the series a lot, and I think it's pretty much caught up to Japan. I'm not sure, maybe like 2 or 3 more volumes and that's it. So I'm glad I'm not super behind, you know, of everyone else. But yeah, it's it's a good story arc. I'm really liking this, and I like the one before it. So as long as they keep making good story arcs, keep enjoying Fairy Tail. And then last is Terraformers Volume 4. Now, this series, I've said before, like, after reading the first volume, I was like, oh, this series, man, I'm so, like, into it. It may become one of my favorites. And it's still good, just not as great as I was hoping. It's still great, don't get me wrong. I still highly recommend it, but that first volume is still way better than any of the 3 volumes afterwards. I'm enjoying the characters, though, and the story and the new creatures they can turn into and stuff like that. It's really cool, but I don't know. I don't think anything will top that first volume, but it's still really good, and I do recommend it, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I haven't watched the anime yet. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I hear some negative things about it, and not only that, but I don't want it to be spoiled. I don't know how far the anime goes, or even if the anime is done yet. I'm not sure. But right now I'm just going to keep reading the manga. And that's it for this month. Really not that many came out. I think there's going to be a lot more for February. I have to look it up again. But I'm going to get those soon and make another video pretty soon for February. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks.